those trips where you go out and you're just struggling. They wear on you, and we've been spoiled the last few years on having really good success. So for it to be that tough out of the gate, it was a hard pill to swallow. I want to back up.
I honestly don't have any expectation the first couple trips of the year. I'm super excited to go out because it's been 7 months or whatever and you're jonesing and it's our passion, but I really don't put that pressure on myself. It's opener. We've never really set the world on fire on opener. We always kind of use it as a place to go explore, check new stuff out, because we know it's not lights out usually. And it's more of a learning thing. And I'm just happy to be on the water again. That's basically all it is to me.
How's the day going so far, Katie?
Good.
Good.
But cold.
Good on the snacks and the drink department.
It's going good.
It's going good. How many muskies do we see?
I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. Like
I'm gonna say 2.
Yeah.
And it could have been the same one. Not really much of anything going on.
Well, we spent a couple hours exploring too.
Dave did see one chasing on the bucktail, and I had on the big guy, and I just seen a flash of the tail, and then I actually seen it swimming away on the scope. And then you move something, it could have been a bass, hard to tell.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much it. But we've been exploring. We don't really have too much for expectations. We're just gonna kind of play it by ear. We're visiting some friends here at camp. We're not going to show you where we're at just at the moment, and we'll get back out for probably, what, a couple hours, Dave?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay, right on. Talk to you guys in a bit. There are days on the Shield when it feels like the lake is watching you, waiting, measuring what you're made of. You cast for hours alone with the wind and the weight of your own thoughts, and the silence starts to feel personal. No follows, no shadows, nothing. Just that cold, empty stillness that settles in your chest and whispers that maybe today you're not enough. Getting skunked out here isn't just coming up empty. It's the lake taking you apart piece by piece. Your confidence, your instincts, your pride, all tested, all questioned. And in that darkness, when the doubt is loud and the boat feels smaller than ever, you keep casting. Not because you're certain, not because you're strong, but because something deep inside refuses to let the lake have the last word. Because even when everything feels pointless, you still believe, somewhere beneath the frustration, that the Shield doesn't stay silent forever. And that's the truth buried under all the hard days. The lake isn't trying to break you, it's trying to see if you'll stand back up. So you head in empty-handed but not defeated, because you know tomorrow could be different. Just one moment, one cast, one flash away from the kind of magic that makes all the darkness worth walking through. Out here, even on the bleakest days, there's always a little light waiting just beyond the next cast.
That's pretty stoked.
What are you starting with today, Dave?
This
HPM, I think he calls it the rattle can.
But it does got this cool little
rattle chamber.
Rattle right here. It's hard to hear.
Hard to hear, but
it does make a jingly noise.
Yep.
It's flat calm, so we'll give it a try.
Yeah. And for me, I'm going to start with something I got new this year, and that's the Big Mac from Livingston Lure. So I'll get this clipped on. We got dead calm conditions, bluebird skies. Water temps are looking at anywhere from 66 to 67 here.
Lots of bugs on the surface.
Yeah, seeing lots of stuff here. We'll see how high these weeds are up, and this will be our first spot. We normally on this lake, we like to check the weeds here, and then we'll go check 2 adjacent rock spots, and will give us a sense really early on.
Yeah, we'll know a little bit more. It'll be interesting. I know we're going to throw the drone up because we have some stuff we want to look at.
Yep, we'll get that up here in a little bit, but let's get clipped on and let's get going. Okay, quick update. We hit weed spot, didn't see anything in the weeds, first spot. Then we hit a deep rock drop-off corner, which is just, it's right there, so we had to hit it, eh, Dave?
Yeah, you got it.
And then we just come through a sand, weedy saddle. I threw on the Rusty's 6-inch 6-sucker and actually had a little tiger, like a 32-incher, follow it in, but he stayed really deep. 2-3 feet under the water.
Yeah, he didn't engage, but he was there.
He was there. So now we're gonna go check out another deep breaking kind of set of shoreline with some current, and this is kind of twofold. Actually, off to sea there's a boat out kind of where we want to go. We'll see what they're up to. Looks like they're walleye guys out in the open. So we'll go have a look over here, and then we're going to just kind of start hitting spots that we've known in the past to hold fish, and it'll start to eliminate water.
Well, you've just got to pick it apart. We haven't been out here casting in 8 months.
Yeah.
9 months.
So we'll just start picking stuff apart.
You can't put a pattern together until you find a pattern.
Yep. Okay, we'll see you guys in a bit. Oh, he's still with you? Yeah. He's just sitting underneath the trolling motor, is he? Oh yeah. Yeah, I'll just cast past them here. And look at it, coming up. I probably felt another little poop. There you go, anyway. Good. He came from off that drop off.
It's like he's been caught. Something like the top of his fucking head was snout was all.
All right, so that was Dave's first interaction on the crunch time. I can't remember what he calls that one, but it's the crunch time dive and ride.
Wow. Mayflies everywhere.
Yeah.
And this is the only lake that we ever had any luck in the morning.
Yeah.
Oh, I got fish on me. Okay. You're actually pumping on it.
Yeah.
Don't need him, little tiger, but
Again, kind of right off that structure, eh?
but he was actually pumping.
Yeah, so we'll save that. So that there was a little tiger, followed in Dave pretty hard. And again, we're seeing it right tight to structure. Dave's running, that's a 12-inch suic?
Yep.
12-inch suic, and it was pumping pretty hard at it, turned away, but we're just keep plugging away. All right, on that note, That wasn't my bad.
Dr. Larson lady?
Last week, he wanted to buy a hat and then he never did, and he said he was going out with his kids on opener, and I never heard anything more. He's at work this weekend.
Nick found a job
His old lady said he's going to do that training thing.
for trucking.
Yeah,
Oh, Bogey's gonna do that for him?
yeah, they're
Good. Oh yeah, got one on you.
Yeah. Oh, he just popped off. Let me slow down.
Just slow that right down.
Oh, he's looking, but he's right in front of me.
Yeah. 40?
Ish, yeah, I would say 40. So, been seeing them on these deep breaks. I threw on a regular swimming dog, and we've been seeing them on brighter colors, Dave.
Yeah.
Even though this kind of black walleye or whatever this color is looks dark in the water, it actually has quite a bit of flash with that kind of goldy hollow sides and that white tail we love. That one come in pretty hot. He actually had a pretty good look at it, and then he rolled off, and then he just did a few turns acting like he just wasn't going to eat. But again, it's proving we're seeing them off these deeper break lines off of rocks right at the moment. We were just in a weed spot. The weeds weren't up great. It looked good driving by. Once we got in there, it was too sandy, too flat. So we're going to keep pounding these rock points and rock drop-offs and see if we can't get something to go. We're moving fish.
We do have an odd wind for this lake.
Yeah.
It's pushing out of the east, which is not normal for us at all, so it's kind of got to rethink everything a little bit, but at least we're seeing fish. We just can't get them to go.
Yeah, we'll keep working.
Look for variances, changes in water temperature, a couple degrees from this bay to that point, where the wind's pushing. Look for bait, anything, because the fish are holed up somewhere. You just got to find them because you haven't been on them in however many months. So you got to explore all options and leave your ego at the dock.
No job. Yeah, I'm going to have to change it if he gets this job. Oh, fucking NORAD Johnny.
NORAD Johnny.
Johnny NORAD. Johnny NATO.
Johnny nuclear football.
That'll be his name, Johnny NATO. He's like, how come I'm not expecting to well? And I told him that as soon as he quit, he became Johnny NATO. He's just like... There's a fish down there. Oh yeah.
It's a decent one.
Yeah, he's turning, he's still there. Slow it down. Get it down there.
Okay, so I threw on the pit bull on my pit bull rod while we crash into the rocks here. And it actually moved the nicest fish we've seen today, low 40s.
Yeah, clean.
Not mid 40s, but a solid low 40s. And he come in off of that, again, the deep edge of a rock break. So we'll just keep plugging away here. Welcome to the edit room here, guys. This is going to be something I'm going to be doing throughout this series is I am watching a video. I'm going to try and react in real time as I'm editing it. And that's what I'm doing right here is going through this video. And it gives me an opportunity to look back at stuff that happened 6, 7, 8 months ago, 9 months ago, and look at it through a different perspective. And when I look back on 2 days of skunks to start the season, it's easy to be like, oh boy, here we go again, just like 2024. But we were really close. We were doing the right things. Like David had said, you just have to look for those little differences. And we didn't spend a ton of time on the water, so maybe we didn't give ourselves enough credit. I think we would have did well if we would have toughed it out. But that being said, I asked David, what is some advice you would give people that come up here for opener or that first week or first 2 weeks of the season where things are a little bit tough? And I think Dave's advice is something that we could all learn by.
You better be open to anything. Don't rely on last year's info or anything like that. Downsize and move around a lot. Like you're gonna have to hunt for them because a couple degrees in water temperature makes a big difference that time of year. So go hunt, try the rocks, try the points right off of shallow base, try some weeds. You're gonna have to look, size down, and just start chucking.
When we start the season with, a couple goose eggs, it's easy to get into panic mode. It's easy to get discouraged because let's face it, up here on the shield, reality does not care about your expectations or my expectations. And I asked Dave if the thoughts of getting skunked changes the way we look at things or if it affects him in a certain way.
Doesn't affect the way I look at it at all. It's musky fishing. It's difficult. That's one of the reasons we love it. If you get discouraged getting skunked, you're gonna have your heart broken a lot.
Next time on a season on the shield, we finally get some bite windows. Things are happening, but could we seal the deal? And would we get through a day with getting a fish in the bag? So we're wrapping up here back at camp. Started a little slow, didn't really see too much, and then